They look like AirPods Max, they feel incredibly light, they have ANC, spatial audio, multi-point Bluetooth, but they cost just a fraction of what Apple is asking. This is the new Ebooks SS69 Ultra headset, and today we're answering one simple question. Is this just a cheap look-alike or a genuinely good value over-ear headphone under $100? Let's inspect.
Hey, so good to see you. I'm Michael, and they're extremely lightweight, just around 210 grams, super smoothly expanding as well. The weight might be game-changing in this budget class. For comparison, the Apple AirPods Max are more than double the weight, and you can feel the difference after an hour of wearing. Welcome to the review of the SS69 Ultra. And full transparency, this video is sponsored, yet as usual, I will show you my findings, share my own thoughts, and highlight both the positives and the negatives. Let's go.
Even though the expanding plate looks metallic, it's actually plastic, but, and this is important, doesn't feel cheap, feels sturdy enough for daily use. The design clearly reminds you of Apple's flagship headphones, especially with the button placement, the clean oval ear cups, and this minimal aesthetic. Comfort is great and very much alike too. The PU breathable padding seals well, and the headband slides smoothly to adjust. The volume knob, it's responsive. The buttons are also clicky and precise. As for unboxing, it's simple, not premium, but not bad either. You get a USB-C charging cable and 3.5mm aux cable, which is a nice surprise in this price range, because the wired mode gives you near zero latency and unlimited playtime, something that many budget wireless headsets forget.
Let's be fair, when headphones look this inspired, you worry about the sound quality. But here's the good news. They do not sound cheap. Bass is solid, it's not muddy, not overwhelming. High frequencies are clean, I would say controlled. The vocals sit nicely somewhere in the mix. It's not audiophile tier detail, but for sub-$100 territory, it competes very well. I think this is absolutely good for casual use. Spotify, YouTube, Netflix, gaming, podcasts. There is no ear distortion, no harsh highs. Balanced, pleasant, easy to listen to. This headset is surprisingly packed with tech, and the headline is a 360-degree spatial audio, which uses a 6-axis IMU for head tracking and spatial positioning. The idea, now I have to tell you how the traditional spatial audio with other headsets works. They create a wider 3D-like soundstage, but the sound moves together with your head. You turn to the left or you turn to the right, and the entire audio image turns with you. The difference here with head-tracked spatial audio, and that comes with the SS69 Ultra, it fixes the sound in virtual space. When you turn your head, the sound stays anchored, like as if you have speakers which are placed in front of you in a room, which makes the experience feel somewhat external, somewhat more realistic, closer to a live performance or kind of a cinema setup. Here's my honest take. Yes, it works. You can feel the effect, but in most real-world scenarios, I actually prefer the default stereo mode, much cleaner, at least in my opinion. Spatial audio is fun for movies, maybe for experimenting as well, but for music, I think standard stereo feels a lot more natural, unless you like to experience concerts. That's when it makes really good sense.
Exploring the rest of the features, ANC works well for this price. It's not Sony level, it's not Apple level, but it definitely reduces constant background noise like office hum, AC noise, traffic rumble, and so on. For under $100, it's respectable. There also is an ultra-low latency option. Just switch to game mode and the latency drops down to 60 milliseconds. For mobile gaming and casual PC gaming, that's very usable. And of course, wired mode still wins for close to zero latency. Well, technically, it's somewhere between 8 and 10 milliseconds.
And of course, to get a full picture, we need to make a microphone test. Here I am, outdoors, close to a very busy boulevard. And now you can let me know what you think about the inbuilt microphone quality.
The big technical deal, in my opinion, is the use of Bluetooth 6.0. It's actually impressive at this price because Bluetooth 6 enables stable connection, it has faster pairing, simultaneous connection to laptop and a smartphone, and if a call comes in, it instantly switches to your phone. Supported codecs here are rather basic, nothing fancy. We have AAC, we have SBC, but connection and stability and range, they're really solid.
The battery life is superb, and here's the killer feature: 15 minutes of charging equal up to 7 hours of playback. That's extremely practical. Forgot to charge overnight? Just a quick top up and you're good for most of the day. And after having explored so many great features, in order to keep things balanced, here are the negatives. The build is mostly plastic, the ear cups don't seem to be easily replaceable, but luckily they are. ANC is good, not class-leading though, and spatial audio is very interesting, but it's not essential.
Here is my final verdict. If you want the AirPods Max look, the solid sound, the good ANC, the multi-point Bluetooth, the gaming mode, great battery and lightweight comfort, and of course support for wired connection, without spending premium money, this Ebooks headset is surprisingly competitive. It's not a flagship killer, but it absolutely competes with strong value headsets at a price below $100, and in some areas it even over-delivers. Gives you that Apple-inspired aesthetic at a fraction of the cost. For the price, I think it makes a lot of sense. And thank you very much for watching this video. The unit will remain with me for another few days, so if there's something you'd like me to test or measure or try out, just reach out. Also, as usual, the comment section is a gold mine about other people's experience and thoughts, so make sure to check it. And as usual, I invite you to check the video description for more information about the headset and current ongoing campaigns. Appreciate your support for the channel through sharing the video with friends and other tech fans. And I, Michael, the TechMishka, gonna see you very soon. Bye.